Hello, my name is Paul Lynn. I'm an NASM certified personal trainer and nutritionist, and today I want to present something to you that I've created. I'm calling this the More Muscle, Less Fat MMLF training template. And this is something that I created based on everything that I know, everything that I use with my clients who are trying to cut fat, trying to gain strength, or trying to build mass, and training and eating and trying to get those results, and oftentimes struggling, dealing with things like misinformation, fads, trends that they saw on social media, YouTube, influencers. They read these things in magazines. There's so much misinformation out there. And my job is really to work with people and to kind of get them on the straight and narrow. Really, I hate wasted time. I hate to waste my time. I hate to see anybody else wasting their time. So the main thing that I work towards with my clients is that whenever they're working toward a goal, I want them eating and training and resting in a way that's going to get them to the goal in the shortest amount of time possible, without screwing around, without getting bored, without injuring themselves. So if you're trying to cut fat, if you're trying to build muscle or get stronger or anything in between, I've basically created this template for you. And what this is going to do is, with very little input from you, you're going to tell the template how old you are, male or female, a little bit of basic information. You're going to be able to track your weights and things like that. That's great. But this template is going to really do all the thinking for you. It's going to give you the workouts that you need to be doing. It's going to adapt the weight as you grow and as you advance. It's going to tell you what you should eat, how much of it you should eat, when and why, without going and telling you to eat a bunch of foods that aren't available to you or that you don't like. It's going to give you those general guidelines that you can fill in the blanks as long as it satisfies those requirements. You're going to get the results. When it comes to training, it's real easy to go to the gym and see people doing all kinds of crazy exercise and using these different machines, and you say, man, that looks like a lot of fun. I want to try that. That guy over there looks pretty big. That girl over there, she looks fantastic in her gym clothes. I want to be like that person. And so you want to go and do the same kind of exercises that they're doing. But in reality, a lot of these people are in there shaping and toning and accentuating muscles that you don't have yet, okay? So what this is going to do is show you exactly what exercises you need to be focusing on. There's room to experiment with some of those other little things if you want to put a little extra emphasis on your glutes and on your biceps and on your triceps. There's no problem with that. But what we're going to be focusing on with this template is those 6 core movements, which are going to build your whole body from top to bottom. And you say, I'm not trying to be a muscle person. I'm not trying to be a gym rat. I train personally I do less than 10 minutes of work a day. Okay, it might take me an hour to get through those 10 minutes because of resting in between sets. But when you actually add up all the work I do, it's less than 10 minutes. And even when I'm out in the street and doing any kind of like cardio or HIIT training, I actually do about 15 minutes of work or less. And that's per day. So again, this is all about efficiency. It's all about getting you to the goal as quickly as possible and focusing on those core things, working the whole body. I'm going to have you pushing up. I'm going to have you pulling down. I'm going to have you pushing forward. I'm going to have you pulling back. And I'm going to be working the front part of your legs, and we're going to be working that whole back part of your legs as well. And between those 6 axes, we're going to train your whole body in 6 different exercises. And you're going to probably end up doing 2 of those a day if you're trying to cut some fat. And if you're trying to build up some muscle, we might still have you doing 2 of those a day, but we might have that day happening twice a week. The nice thing about this template is it's got 11 different training regimens already built into it that are ready to be customized for you. So once you put in your basic information, all of a sudden all the weights are there, the reps are there, it's tracking what week you're on as you progress, it adapts with you. It knows if you're cutting, it knows if you're building, it knows if you want to get stronger. There's even a regimen in there for people who want to work on strength and size at the same time. If you want a 3-day split, a 6-day split, there's a 5-day split routine in there. Really, this thing is a tool that you can be using for years and years into the future, and it's going to grow and adapt with you. As your priorities and your goals change, the tool is still going to be able to accommodate you. So what I've created here, this is something that if somebody had offered this to me and told me what it could do for me and given me an idea of how this tool could change my life, 20 years ago, I would have paid thousands of dollars for this. That's no exaggeration. It took me years to learn what I've compressed and condensed down into this template right here. So the whole reason I even became a personal trainer and a nutritionist was to fix myself, because I tried the different programs and products and different routines that are out there on the market with very limited success. I wasn't able to fix myself. I wasn't able to get myself to the goals that I wanted. Now I've got that knowledge, and great, I was able to get myself into the shape that I wanted, and now I've been training clients as well and getting them to the shape that they want to be in. And I've created this tool along the way that, wow, it puts 99% of all of that into one place, one tool. It's streamlined. It's easy to follow from start to finish. You'll never get lost using the MMLF training template. You'll never be trying to figure out what you should be doing or why isn't this working. Everything's documented from front to back. It is really, really, really nice. And it's got nutrition in there. It's got, of course, your workouts in there, but it goes so much deeper. It's telling you, it's giving you training tips and guidance, because, there are some people that have never even done a lot of these exercises before. It goes into partitioning, and it goes into recompositioning. So if you want to actually get to that state where you're building muscle and burning fat at the same time, this will not only teach you how to accomplish that, but it'll even measure it and show you if that's what's happening in your body or not when you record your body fat and weights on a daily basis. It's actually checking to see if your muscle and fat are both increasing because maybe you're bulking up. Then something that we want to look at is called partitioning. We want to see, are you building muscle or are you building fat? Chances are you're building some of both, but we want to make sure it's a lot more muscle than fat, right? The template does that for you. Likewise, if you're cutting, it's entirely probable that you're losing some muscle along with the fat. The template's going to tell you if that's happening and how efficiently you're cutting. If you're cutting 60% fat and 40% muscle, I hate to break it to you, but you're not getting closer to your goal if your goal is being healthier and looking better. You're just turning into a smaller, weaker version of yourself, and you're going to have the same shape you do today. Okay, so this template is going to identify every bit of that, give you your efficiencies, give you tips and strategies on how to improve those numbers. If you want to recomp and actually get into that place where muscle's going up and fat's going down at the same time, this template will show you exactly how to get there, how to measure it, and how to verify mathematically that that is what's happening based on what's coming out of your bathroom scale every day. So this is a really exciting thing, and there's a lot more than all of that in this template. It's all right there in one place, and it is so easy to use. That being said, if you ever get stuck, if you ever get confused by anything, you can always reach out and get a hold of me. I'm here to help, and that's just something that I do for fun because I really love being involved with the people that are working with me, that are using my tools. I love helping people. I love getting people to goals. So that's it. That's what I've got for you. And for the price, this template is $20. It's accessible to anybody. If you can afford a good pair of socks to wear to the gym, you can afford this template, and it's going to do so many great things for you. It takes all the guesswork out of it, because let's face it, you want to train. You don't want to study. You don't want to become a nutritionist. You don't want to become a personal trainer. You probably already have a great job, or you're studying for the career of your dreams. The last thing you want to do is have to fill your head full of a bunch of knowledge about everything from kinesiology to nutrition and endocrinology. What you really want to do is get in the gym, get out of the gym, and get results. And that's exactly what this template does for you. So I'm really excited. I love this thing, and I'm using it myself. My clients, I've got them getting started on it, and already there's, wow, I'm probably going to end up getting fired once a few of my clients realize that with this template, they don't even hardly need me anymore. But I still think they'll keep me around just because I'm such a nice guy. Anyways, check out the page, check out the template. You're going to love this. If you use it, you can't help but get good results.